Hello, here's a video in which I, Nick, will show you an overview of my Lego Bionicle MOC Garounty. So, this MOC is called Garounty, and it is a Glatorian, but not a normal Glatorian, as it is a mutated Glatorian. The story behind Garounty is that he was once a normal Glatorian, and he was captured together with his brother by the Makuta, and the Makuta wanted to mutate one of them to make some kind of a being that will nurse and care for all the teeth of the Rahi wildlife in the Matoran universe. But the Makuta were actually wanting to mutate this one into the being they were looking for, but they started mutating Garounty as some kind of a test person or a lab rat. And so Garounty actually weakened it on some aspects, but it also got some powers. And when it escaped from the Makuta's lab, after death, his brother was mutated into some kind of a teeth healer for Rahi. He was looking for revenge on the Makuta, and also he was looking to get his old brother back. So now about the design of this thing. As you can see, I just put his wings down. I have updated a little bit since my last video about it, and this time it has some more medium stone gray in it. It has it here, 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 and also here a bit, here. And I did that because it was either that or black to add on him, and I think this one went better with the current color scheme. So it isn't part of the color scheme itself, otherwise he will have 4 colors, that's a bit too much, but it's some kind of the technical aspect of some different coloration because there are small parts. So that is why he has some of that color. And there hasn't changed much about him, so I'm just going to talk about him like this is the first video. I gave him these Mata feet with these Robo Riders lift arms beneath them to make slightly bigger feet to go with his long torso and long upper legs. He had to have some kind of a scrap heap look, some kind of an improvised look of random parts he could find, old parts from a scrap heap. So he doesn't have actual real armor, but he just has this double socket joint, this upper leg from the Metru or Vaki in dark stone gray. Then he does have a star's feet here, so he uses a feet as lower leg armor, and he has some bits of a blue armor, earth dark blue armor here. Also this is blue. Then here we go to some more Metru armor in blue, and he has a torso which on the front armor is a AV Matoran torso, the narrow one. And on that there's just a normal Indica torso, and back covering is a Piraka lower arm, V1 to hold weapons. He has Gresh's head and some of Star Gresh's armor. He has actually orange eyes because lately in the last series, in the Bionicle Star series and the Fantoka and Mystica series, all the good guys had green eyes and all the bad guys had the bad guys had orange eyes. So actually this one was first designed to be the bad guy, and Fev was going to be the good guy, but I actually swapped that around lately, so now it's the other way around, but the eyes still fits how they are now. It is a little bit of contrast. So that is why this one has orange eyes. It also goes with these reddish spots all around him from the technical axles. Then I changed his upper arm to a normal Hero Factory bone, because the other way around, if you want to do this, it will actually all fall apart. So I changed it to a little bit more Hero Factory part, but it is just a small part, so it's not really a problem. And then to stop this from moving, I could use this part. Because this part first didn't exist, is actually the reason he didn't have this kind of build at first. But now this is a much better build. It's still original and creative, and he still has the way of wing attachment on these Roxy arms, or these slicer arms. Then he has wings made out of Grash's blades, star Grash, and some beam from the slicer with some robot detail in it. Short lower arms, and then his claws are actually how I created this whole being. I first started with the claws, and the claws are just simple Roxy beams, back pieces with some Crash Stars armor and some claws, some a little knife, sword pieces in silver from the Matoran of the Mari. So that is how I created it, and I added this blue in it because it wasn't really available in other colors, and it's kind of a part of its color scheme, because Death also has 3 colors, so this one also needs 3 of them. And I chose blue for it because that was available at that time. I maybe want to change it to dark green, earth green, but not for now. And as you can see, the wings here can move up like this to fly. They can move down fast like this, so you can still glide a little bit, and they can also put them away, kinda like this, so they aren't really in the way of him for moving or able to be shot easily. So he can just move them like so. This is how far he can move them in. Story-wise, he can extend these claws to have even longer claws to attack. And his job in the Matoran universe is simply being a bounty hunter, and he works for whoever pays him the most. Once he gets enough money, if they have actually money in the Matoran universe, or otherwise they pay him with other things like armor. But when he got enough money or armor directly, he will buy good armor, and then he will be able to take it up against the Makuta and against his enemies to get his brother back. Also, being a bounty hunter, he gets much information every time he gets a job from someone, so that will supposedly help him to finally get his brother back and get everything to normal. And if that will happen, I don't know, maybe you know, but that's not for now. So this was my MOC Death. No, this was Garounty, the other one is Death. And here's just a look all around him. You can see much more of the blue coming from the back of him. I think this pose actually looks good with this whole shape here. Just watch it for a while. When we go further. Also, I have seen on the internet, I've read on the internet that the 2014 retailers catalog of Lego is coming up on the web. It is being released for the retailers. So I hope we will see Hero Factory 2014 pictures soon. But aside from that, this was the MOC. About the motion, he just has all kinds of normal standard motion. He is a little bit weak on the moving his feet forward because of how this is made, but I couldn't find a replacement for this and still have the same scrappy look, and also going with TAF, this design. So that is how we will keep the feet, and I'll just give this one a pose, and then I think this video is almost done. So these things here are to stop having this move to the side. It will stop it flopping around all the time. Look, here's a pose of him. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again soon with a new video. Please don't forget to subscribe to see a lot more videos of overviews of MOCs and reviews of official sets, all kinds of Lego related stuff, also some Chimas, some Bionicles, some Hero Factory, and some Technic maybe. So that's it for now, and I think I'll just need to say bye. So, bye.